The AAA Podcast. We're aware, alive, and about it. We're here to cover all topics, no holds barred. From politics to sports, we've got you covered. No topic is off limits. No issue is too hot. This is the AAA Podcast with your hosts, Jamar B.V. Harris and Ishmael Kitchen.
So, we live. Who's the boy? They're not. No. Hey, what up, man?
What was that?
That was a horrible accent.
Yeah,
he didn't sound like that when we first got on.
I don't know what happened. The button, the live thing came on. He was like,
what's wrong with you?
They said, "Do not come back to Zamunda or Wakanda."
Right,
oh, they kicked you out the country. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, they did. I got exported, bro.
Oh, shit.
I was saying Montego.
You belong in America. What up? This is AAA Podcast. I'm Black B. My co-host in the building, Reggie, the one and only, plus the producer, a.k.a. D.A. As always, as the boss is in the building too, a.k.a. Savagely Humble. The one who sits there, if you fuck up, she gonna cut your ass. Like, I'm glad she wasn't my football coach because she'd probably cut me off the team. she is not a believer, and everybody gets a trophy or makes a team.
Absolutely.
Yo, we got a special guest in the building. We got Big Rome 20 in the building. What's up, brother? Fresh out of Akron.
What's going on?
What's up?
Damn, all y'all Ohio niggas, Jesus.
Hey, man.
It's what it is.
Hey, be easy.
She from New York, but she live in the swamp now.
As long as she not from Michigan, we good.
Yeah, she Gucci.
I ain't never even been to Michigan, so we extra good.
You ain't been to the D yet?
Nah, I'm straight. I've been to some D, but not that D.
Listen to me. Hey, I wasn't the biggest Michigan fan. Like, I'm not on sports shit. I'm definitely not a fan. But I'm definitely a fan of the state of Michigan, and I put that on guard. And anybody that likes any kind of marijuana product, I'm telling you.
I heard the dispensaries is crazy.
They only good for weed, but other than that,
what else do we need but weed and food?
They got some good strippers there too. Not that I've been, but I've heard.
Not at all.
I'm good. I'll stick with Atlanta or Miami.
I like my strippers wound with a bullet wound. Okay.
Let me go grab my food real quick. I'll be right back.
What kind of shit you got?
He was serious.
Hey,
he
bro,
want to get his food. He hungry.
Does that brother look like he gonna stop what's going on and miss out on food?
Hell no.
No, that's why I like him. He was real about it. I ain't gonna be fake for y'all. But welcome to the show.
Like when motherfuckers corner shit with signs up talking about they hungry and shit, man. If you just put on there, let me get a beer. I swear to God, I'm gonna give you.
Listen, I ain't mad at him. I eat on the podcast in a heartbeat, nigga. What
bro,
you
we
talking
be in the
about?
middle of the podcast. I'm like, I'm fresh out. I gotta go make another drink. Y'all keep talking.
Go on mute.
Wait. Reggie just go get another joint like mid podcast too. He got comfortable as hell. He like, I'm sorry, I'll be back. And we
big pops. It don't matter.
No grabbing sneakers.
Bro, it's a good thing.
Oh, grabbing sneakers. The one day he disappeared 40 times to get the sneakers. Like, where this nigga go?
I'm gonna tell you how trifling I am for real. You know, I just finally picked them shoes up 3 days ago from right here where the fuck we had them.
What? That was like a month ago, nigga.
I looked at it. I was sitting on my chair. I sat there and looked at it, shook my head. I said, that don't even make no sense, nigga. You got 4 fucking sitting right there from a month ago.
Yo.
Bibs and everything.
Yeah, you trifling as fuck. Yeah.
He just ain't care, bro. He ain't care.
I don't got no bitches.
Hey, clearly, we know. You ain't cleaned up. You know y'all niggas only clean up when bitches come over.
Time.
I mean,
this bitch spun me yesterday. I took the trash out. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck did you say?
Kitchen and the bathroom. Bitch spun me. Said she was coming over there anytime. I'm like,
damn, you cleaned up for nothing.
my nigga is mad he had to take the trash out. That's crazy.
He like, I fucking took this trash out. This bitch ain't even come. Shit.
Make sure
Yeah, my face starting to hurt.
Audible stains and shit.
He ain't cleaned up. He took a Lysol wipe and spot clean. He's like, ooh, that look a little dusty.
Well, listen, for real,
No,
from the
okay.
top of the toilet, on the back I did, but down on the back, because that part don't really get that much action. You can just dust that bitch off real quick with a Clorox wipe. Ain't nobody gonna know. I mean, the world might know now because I'm on live. But I'm just my motherfucking business.
Holy shit.
Wow. My boy's over to clean up like, I'm about to get some pussy.
Yo,
Hey,
definitely how he was.
Shorty ain't even come either. That's crazy.
Just me and my imagination.
Literally. She ain't come and he ain't come.
Shorty ain't even come. You just got a clean bathroom for no reason. That's the crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just mad because the toilet just clean. Like, why don't you got piss on you? Why?
Oh, yo.
Y'all silly. Reggie,
Damn.
crazy, bro.
I can't
Oh,
fucking deal.
Hey, he really mad. Shoot, look at his face.
right now.
Yeah.
Yo, before we jump into this news, I'm gonna let Annie go ahead and tell us, remind us again what she got going on. Plus, y'all be sure to make sure the new season of This a Hard Knock Life podcast drops tonight.
Season 3.
8:40.
I was about to say what I got going on. Hey, so like he said, season 3 premiere tonight, right up after this joint. Season 3 premiere. It's season 3, and I'm only a year in a few months in. You know what I'm saying? So that means I've been working, I've been moving, I've been doing what I was supposed to be doing. But same old interviewing artists, kicks of the week, of course. Song of the week. I don't even know what song was stuck in my head. It's so many, so I'm fucked up right now still.
What's the song of the week tonight?
I have no clue. I gotta pick. I gotta decide between 3. I've been on some shit this week. I've been going through some things. You know, I got a little sad bitch, then I got a hood bitch, and then I got a hood nigga. So it's like, which one do I pick?
Hey, she was like, I had to cancel on this one nigga. He thought I was about to come over.
But now, just make sure y'all tap in. Season 3, 8:40.
Because them pictures you was looking nice though.
What pictures?
Yours.
Pictures
I'm like, what pictures? I always look nice, baby. Don't even.
That's crazy.
Don't fret.
Watch out now.
Hey, I don't gotta watch shit. You better watch it. Go ahead, carry on with this show.
Listen, I will clean up right now.
Reggie, I can't take it. I can't.
My name is self-explanatory. Okay. My name speaks for itself. Be
You
careful.
gonna have that motherfucker back in here with that one Clorox wipe the whole.
Nah, he gonna be Clorox wiping on the plane because I ain't coming to Ohio.
All right, let's keep it rolling, y'all.
Yo, we gonna jump into it. The news.
Yeah.
Yo, let me put my notes up.
I don't know why y'all black.
Reggie, you want to bring up the first one, Reggie? You got it in front of you? The first news topic.
No, but I can pull it right on up, bro.
Oh, he's slacking. He ain't even.
He's slacking. I got it.
Trump indicted, bro.
Again. He got 73 charges. He got more charges than Big Meech had.
But he ain't behind bars though.
Not behind. Bro, he ain't hit the they ain't arrested. He ain't got a mugshot yet. Where they do that at? He'd have been a nigga. If it had been Obama, bro, they'd have mugshot him. They'd have made him post bail.
Fingerprinted, post bail, put his picture in the paper.
Yeah.
It would have been crazy.
But you know what? I'm a stick up for Trump one time and one time only because I hate him. Man, that motherfucker. By the time they do whatever they do, even if he ends up getting probation, we have to look at the situation. Look how old this motherfucker is. He gonna die. He gonna die.
Yeah, he is 730.
Yeah, but that's not sticking up for him. What do you mean What do you mean you sticking up for him?
Before all that shit happened, he's gonna die, bro. Listen, they're gonna be drawing this shit out for years and years and years and years and years. Court procedures.
That's what his lawyers are doing, drawing it out.
I mean, that's the goal, ain't it?
Well, that's what they paid for.
Yeah, that's the goal, ain't it?
I want to get rich just to fight, just to fight tickets and shit like that. Like this mother.
He could die, and I'm not gonna feel like, oh man, he missed out on going to jail. I'm gonna be just as fucking happy. So bitch, die. Fuck you.
Oh God damn.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought
Die,
you meant
bitch,
like you were about
die.
to, I thought you meant like
Jesus.
you were about to defend his behavior.
I thought he was about
Oh
to
no,
defend
no,
him
no,
too.
no.
Yeah,
It's
I-
indefensible.
Yeah,
It's indefensible. It's
okay.
no,
Yeah.
you're racist, so I'm not gonna like you.
Lechido can go.
Like, well, so
Yeah.
how about he
Oh,
got
no,
the immunity for the election shit? Like, because
I called him
he's the
Lechido.
president.
He can go.
Cheeto.
Legit. So he got the immunity for the election, whatever bullshit charge or whatever. So they can't do nothing to him about that part. So they go and work their damnedest to get him for all this other conspiracy and.
I mean, if you didn't do it, they couldn't hook you. So when you take that bait, you snatch that hook, man. You going up with the rest of them, and it's a wrap.
Right.
Y'all
And
better.
Say-
even Giuliani turned on him now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They tell me that shit was a lie. It's
Yeah,
just
because he don't
like-
want to go to jail. He
You don't
wanna
want
go
to
to
be
jail.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
telling
but
you right now.
He going to Club Fed. He ain't going to jail.
Oh yeah, that ain't real. Yeah, he going to club. If he
He
go,
go-
he going to club Fed.
He gonna get that Tupac speech, Jamar. He's like, he gonna be like, I don't want to go to jail. They go like, well, what about your co-conspirators? Well, I don't see them. Do you see them where they at? I mean, I don't want them to go to jail, but I don't want to go to jail.
I remember that shit. He's like, I don't want to go to jail. Yo, that's crazy. So he got hit with another. He's got a total of 73 charges, and that's still not even counting Georgia. Georgia hasn't even indicted him yet.
Yeah. So
He
74.
about to get took on top.
Yeah, because they got him hook, line, and sinker on that on the phone.
Yeah.
Telling him
That was
to
a
cheat.
perfect phone call. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
I mean, if Reggie, to be honest with you, if they had it like that, they'd have been indicted him.
Absolutely.
That's true. But did you
You know?
hear that phone call when he's forcibly trying to make him lie?
Something ain't hook, line, and sinker though. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
something.
I'm saying. So something missing in that, because trust me, when they got you, they ready to pull that trigger quick. But for whatever reason, I just think something is going on with that. Like maybe they didn't obtain that information legally, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably it might be inadmissible.
Yeah,
a lot of times,
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
times
probably
they knew
it.
what they needed to know, but they got to take the long way around
Yeah,
to be able to use that shit. So they got to bait you in or make you whatever case to make somebody flip to tell it what they already know.
They got to stick it to him. Pause.
Yeah.
But
Stick it to him, Tony.
yes, absolutely.
Yo, so in other news, Yellow Trucking, the trucking company goes belly up and thousands of workers are let go. Without a thing. I know this hits home, especially in the Youngstown area, because there was a lot of people that drove for Yellow Trucking in the Youngstown area across the U.S. period. But I know
that's why I got questions. Like
30,000.
like
Bud said about 30,000.
Oh damn.
So
no warning, no.
It just
no
was
warning.
like, all right, y'all see.
They filed, bro. I was at the Ohio State Fair Friday night, right? So I come in, and then the news just kind of hit like Friday. I walk in, and I'm chilling, and then me and my brother leaving the fair, and they had a yellow trucking truck and trailer in the parking lot, and they got two yellow trucking dudes out there that work for the company. So me and my bro like, yo, I want to know what the hell is up. So we go talk to them dudes, and the one guy was like, man, I was out of here like in 3.5 months to retire.
Damn.
He was like, I got 31 years. He said I was 3.5 months away from retiring.
Wow.
Bro, he was just like devastated.
Don't they got unions?
They got a union.
Yeah,
they got a union, but they got a union, but they just like
something don't sound right, man.
Yeah, bro. Well, it's embezzlement. What happened was the way.
Okay.
Something's wrong. Like there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking because I'm like that ain't you can't do that.
Right. So what happened was during COVID, Yellow Trucking actually was doing good, making money, and they got like $700 and something million through the government assistance program or whatnot to help out their business. Bro, they gave out bonuses. They gave out bonuses to the top, and then to cover their ass, they turned around and gave bonuses like little funky ass $150 bonuses to the employees.
Wow.
And then, so but that was just to cover their ass, like they just gave out, you know what I mean? Like to
That's
make it look
crazy.
good,
Listen,
they
the
gave
fans
out
want their money
bonuses.
back, right?
Yeah.
That's foul.
And
That's so
so
foul.
out of nowhere, they just sat there and closed doors, man. And everybody's like, yo, they embezzled the money. They gave like all kind of people at the top all kind of bonuses and all kind of other shit. And they knew what was about to happen instead of being held on the hook and everything else.
Because
Somebody
I'm
going to jail.
at my job, dude. This
I'm
dude
about to say, who's
called.
going to jail?
I
Somebody
sell
going to
hearing aids.
Uh-huh.
I sell hearing aids at my job. So this dude called. And he was like, "Yeah, I want to get some hearing aids, but my insurance is over on Saturday." He was a yellow employee,
Damn.
Damn. So
when the insurance is dead, like tomorrow.
see, that's not. Ah, that's fucked up.
But see, Bud, you can't blame that. You can't say shame on the Teamsters, and the reason why is because what Jamar just said. If the owners of the company or whoever stole money, that's on them.
Yeah, they can't. That's not Teamsters' fault.
Right, that's not the Teamsters. That's not the Teamsters' fault.
Damn, that is
Whoever
messed
stole
up.
that money should go to prison.
Somebody's going to jail.
Right, 700
Somebody's
million.
going to
Teamsters,
jail.
bro,
People lost their jobs.
like Teamsters is supposed to go fight for your union is supposed to go fight like to at least get your benefits extended or things like
Pay
that. They're
raise.
supposed to go fight and find some shit.
No, and job loss.
Huh?
And job loss.
And job loss.
But they
the
supposed to help
main
with
thing
job
is
loss
the
too.
main-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
yeah,
main
they
thing
can do
is
that,
they-
but like the dude with the 31 years, okay, you can get me another job, but the 31 years I just put in.
No, that's
Yeah.
not what I meant. That's not what I meant by that. What I meant, because it happened to DFAS Cleveland. When they tried to leave, they wanted to take DFAS to like somewhere in Colorado, but the union fought, protested, and what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it now. To rally to the whole city, the whole state, to come to Cleveland and to convince these lawmakers not to allow that to happen, and they stopped it. So that's what I meant. I don't mean, talking to you physically and making sure you get a job. I just meant to keep that job going. That's all I'm saying. I'm not. In fact, I wasn't blaming the Teamsters necessarily.
No, I'm talking about Bud. I'm talking about Bud, not you. Bud.
Oh.
Because he's saying it's the shame on the Teamsters for letting that happen.
Oh,
No,
I didn't see
he
it.
said, so what he's saying is he's like they can't stop it. When a company does that, they can't stop it. But what they can do is fight for those guys, them to still have benefits and fight for a way for them to still.
That's
get them
hard though, man. But
Yeah, but
because you're
who's gonna
behind the
pay it?
8-ball.
But who's going to pay
Right.
it? You just
Yeah.
robbed the government. For
That's what they
700
pay. No, that's what they paid their union dues for you
Yeah,
to
that's a
do
fact.
just that.
That's true. That's true. But who they going to pull this income from? Nah.
That don't matter to hey, bro. It's like your car insurance. Like, yo,
Yeah, that's true.
you got. If I paid it, you know what I'm saying. You got to cover me.
That
So,
PPP loan crazy.
bro, yo, so and
I keep saying, how did I fucking miss out?
Right,
Man,
And I got 2 legitimate businesses. How the fuck did I miss out?
Listen,
I'm
people
sitting
was
there,
begging me to get involved, but I'm like, nah.
I'm like, they not about to get me, but I'm like, I got legit businesses though, so they can't get me. But I still was like, I don't trust this shit.
Man, I was tired of seeing motherfuckers ride on dubs though. That shit was pissing me the fuck off.
Yo, I witnessed a motherfucker get 2 15-band checks and was broke by 2 months later. Bitch, what did you do with that?
What did he do?
Vacations.
They ain't even do
Yeah,
that.
they was
They ain't
traveling.
even leave Georgia, nigga. I don't know what the fuck they did.
I know. I tell you this: when I went to Atlanta at Lenox Mall, they got the Gucci outlet right there. I mean, not saying that they have PPP. I'm just saying.
Not 90% of them did.
Yeah, that line was wrapped around the building.
90% of them niggas.
I'm
Georgia
like,
went
man,
crazy.
I'm thinking
Georgia
about
went
this.
crazy on the boy. Let me tell you something. Atlanta went crazy on them PPP.
I
Listen,
saw
Miami.
Y'all see that?
Oh, Miami, yes.
Listen. Black people almost literally got banned from fucking Miami because of PPE or whatever. Listen, they were shutting the shit down at 9 o'clock. People down there fighting, all kind of shit, man. And I'm always the one that's advocating for like, oh, okay, well, you shouldn't stereotype. But listen, every time I seen something on fucking TV, there was motherfuckers down there fighting that never had that kind of money before. Never.
Oh yeah, we do it.
Niggas
bro.
got cars with payments today and had no car by goddamn September. That's
But they knew it. But they knew the banks, the car dealerships, all these places knew. Like, it'll be at some auction in about 4, 5, 6 months.
We'll get that back.
Let's look at the percentage of BBLs that went up between that time frame too.
BBL is crazy.
Yo, everybody had a BBL between 2020 and late 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had a BBL and a mask.
Man.
Hey, everybody had a BBL and a fucked up grill. Like, bitch, you should have just did both.
And a motherfucking chicken sandwich.
Oh, and a chicken fucking sandwich.
Man, those were ham though. I ain't gonna lie.
Them shits was nasty and dry. Y'all crazy.
Mine wasn't.
Yeah, mine was.
Them bitches was like,
I don't know where you was at.
Them Georgia sandwiches were
what
dry.
you was doing?
Listen, giving that motherfucking chicken sandwich some head. What you talking about?
Nah, I ate that shit one time and called it a day. Y'all can have that shit.
It's the best that you got.
It's a girl, so it don't matter.
Y'all can have that one. I was cool on that shit. I didn't see what the hype was about. Nigga, just give me a regular chicken from Popeyes.
Hey, it was a chicken sandwich war around that time. That shit was crazy.
Man, it was.
Niggas killing niggas over chicken sandwiches. This was.
I ain't got that to do, bro.
Yeah,
I waited until like after the hype was over. I went down there one day, got me one. It was like $5, whatever.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, I did the same thing too. I waited, but it still wasn't exciting.
Hold on, where'd you go?
I was in PA.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
Popeyes restaurant makes
Ohio ain't too much better than PA. So please explain. Explain.
It's PA. Let's explain.
Yeah.
PA. I was in the Pocono, so
it's the birthplace of Meek Mill.
I was in the perfect place. The rest of that shit, y'all could have it, but you know,
no,
I was a hop, skip, and a jump from home, so it didn't matter.
All. It's just good for traveling through.
Okay, so with other news, the sad news, Sinead O'Connor passed away. Pee Wee Herman, aka Paul Reubens, passed away. Tony Bennett passed away.
When the fuck Tony Bennett died?
He died in July.
Like the old 90-something-year-old.
Yeah.
I missed it. I feel like Stacey Dash DMX died. What? Oh shit! I really did miss that Tony Bennett died. I did.
We're not supposed to be laughing, man.
Why celebrating? No, fuck that. I really didn't know Tony Bennett died. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Who is Angus Cloud?
I seen.
He was in.
They didn't make a big deal.
He was in the show. The big show.
Angus Cloud, Euphoria.
The nigga
look like Mac Miller.
He looked just like Mac Miller. Look, when I saw the picture on Twitter, I was like, he been dead for years.
Oh.
Because I thought it was Mac Miller.
Wow.
He did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not hip to Angus Cloud.
Yo, he was a pretty dope young actor. Like
his name was Fesco in the show. He wasn't a rapper.
No, he just an actor.
He was like in tune with a lot of people that did music and shit like that. So he was always in like those crowds. But he was 25, so yeah.
Wow. Okay. Rest in peace, man.
It was wild.
He OD'd?
Hold on. The fucked up part, that's what they're trying to say, but the autopsy report hasn't come up yet. He was very open about battling mental health issues. The fucked up part is he buried his dad a week before.
Damn.
Yeah, he was going through it.
Yeah, so he was very open about his mental health issues, and they're saying that 9 times out of 10 it was an accidental overdose, but the toxicity report, whatever, niggas. That part.
We touched on that last week too.
That word was kicking your ass. I ain't gonna lie, but it's cool.
Hey, it's a lot of words I can't say, but mind your business.
Hey, you was fighting back. You was fighting back.
I was Toxicology.
You was fighting back.
Toxicology. I will remix that fucker. You know what I mean. But yeah, that was fucked up though.
Yeah. I got the point, but you was looking like Spence up there at first.
Hold on, that toxic. Oh, that nigga. Never mind. Go ahead.
So, quick question: as kids, was y'all Pee Wee Herman?
Right, Alora, mind your business, nigga. You said
I
what?
watched the Pee Wee Herman show, and I
love Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, so we was all.
He was weird. He was weird.
He was the first nigga I ever called spicy.
Nah, but look though.
Well, I never looked at him like that.
You hear that stupid shit I just said?
As an adult, I'm saying, like as I looked at him, like, damn, that nigga was spicy.
I know, bro, know what I'm talking about. But listen, Pee Wee Herman also had an adult show that came on the night that was not for kids.
Yeah, he did.
And that's what I'm chanting. The Mecca.
Hold up. When you say adult show, you mean like sex adult, or you talking about just like for older shit?
For grown people, they was talking. Listen, the one chick
they were talking about sex and all type of shit.
Yeah, they was calling her hoe. He was like Mecca, like a high Mecca Johnny ho. He's calling her hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
wow.
Missy is a hoe.
I never heard of it. I never even seen it.
Listen,
I remember.
Watch it.
Man, if you can YouTube that shit, I'll YouTube that shit.
Damn.
Wow. Rest in peace, man.
Damn, rest in peace. All those rest in peace. Sinead Carter, Paul Rubens, Tony Bennett, Angus Cloud. It was a few other people, but I didn't know who the hell they was. So if somebody's family members offended, I'm sorry. I just didn't know who they was.
Yeah, my friend Darnell, my dude I used to rap with, tall light skin guy. His mom passed away. We buried her Monday.
Damn.
Rest in peace to her, man. You know,
last name?
Tony Anderson.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
What was her last name?
Anderson. Tony Anderson.
Rest in peace to Tony Anderson.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Wait. We did that last show. I don't have it on here. I wish I had it on here because Alora, who comes on a lot, somebody who's like a sister to her. Well, basically, her sister passed away. What was her name again, Reggie?
We used to call her Tawana, but her real name is Florence Gray. Florence Tawana Gray.
Florence Tawana.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah. So I don't want to say on a lighter note, but temperatures is getting hot in here. 86 degrees average ocean temp around Florida, but they've added up in the 90s and even up to 101 degrees at one point in time. In Florida, with around the oceans, around the coastline, and that's ridiculous. It's causing a lot of bleaching with the corals and a lot of other issues, and it's a big issue with it becoming hurricane season, or it being a hurricane season, the beginning of it, and they're worried about once that kicks up, about creating harder and more hard-hitting.
It's gonna be 4s and 5s down there.
Are we talking about like Katrina kind of stuff?
Yeah,
it's gonna be 4s and 5s.
It's easier for it.
The warmer the water is, the stronger the storm.
Yes.
And we talking about you said Tampa?
We're talking the whole coastline, like the whole.
That means when it comes from Africa, if it's a Category 5, it's gonna swing all the way up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With any of those small, like Puerto Rico,
it still have power behind it. Like it's not just gonna be rain; it'll still have power behind it. Like when it get up here, when it get up here, it'll be like a Category 2 or 3 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it's cold up here. The water's not warm like that.
It's just like rain and like wind mostly when it's by the time it gets us.
Yeah, but it's just
it'll spin off tornadoes. It'll spin off tornadoes and shit though.
Man.
The last thing as far as news, I'll just break. I won't even bring that one up. We can go ahead and just because I'll say that because that's part of the main topic. So we'll say that, and then we'll jump into sports.
And he's back. We got the Colorado.
Hold on, real quick. Did y'all talk about the weather?
Yeah.
Hold on. This is what I came on here for.
Hey, wait. Read that shit.
It's so hot, my back be getting unbig. Yo, Alora, I swear to God, I go outside, my whole back wet, and I'm like, bro, I ain't even moved but 2 feet, and I'm trying to understand why my whole back. But I'm okay with that because if it's slimmed down, that means I could. Never mind. Anyway, Y'all,
Keep going. That was quite interesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
just
I want to hear it.
No. Okay.
Skip.
No, she had something to say.
Now
She had
listen.
something to say on
Now
that
this I came on here all because this nigga said we talking about temperature. So you want to hear about temperature?
Yeah.
It's 101 degrees right now.
Sweet
And
baby Jesus.
it feel like 110. It's 6:10 here. I'm an hour behind y'all.
Where you at?
I'm in Louisiana.
Atlanta. Oh, Louisiana. Okay.
The heat here is very different from any heat. And I lived in Georgia for 14 years. This heat is something completely different from any heat I ever felt. The humidity is so fucked up that it punches you in the face before you can punch anybody in the face. It's like, yeah, bitch. As soon as you open the front door, I don't care how good your AC is. It's so hot outside, your air ain't even cold in your car.
Damn.
Like, nigga, like I told y'all, I was literally outside, and I told my kids, yeah, nah, we gotta go. We was like an hour away from home. I'm like, yeah, nah, I gotta go home. This is crazy. My back is wet. This is absolutely insane. Look at this nigga at the bar. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this.
I mean, Reggie, he did say he was gonna do that.
But nah, it's so fucking hot. Like she's a clown with the unbacking, but literally, you ain't even gotta work out. Just walk outside for 2 minutes and you drop 10 pounds for sure. Sheesh. It's horrible. Like, I would love to be where y'all guys are at. I would take y'all 80s.
It's like 80 degrees right now.
I would take y'all 80s. When I was just in Cleveland, it was 76. I put on a hoodie. Niggas looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, nigga, it's chilly. It's chilly outside. They like, it's not. I said,
that's our 80s. That's our 90s.
Listen, I'm like, it's chilly. They like, you ain't got no shorts? Hell no, nigga, I brought pants. No, like, I was really like enjoying it. I'm like, oh my God, this shit feels so good. I got to
wait, time out though.
What?
Ain't you the one talking about Ohio, all this other stuff? Don't you want to give us some props on that? So thank you.
No, there's no props for it. I just like y'all weather.
No. You recognize it's okay. It's good.
Ohio, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Delaware. Look, fuck y'all. I'm his name everywhere around y'all too. Detroit. All y'all niggas got the good weather right now. But y'all gonna hate me in a couple months because I'm like, damn, I'm outside and no jacket, and y'all gonna be like, brr, it's cold in here. So yeah, but nah, carry on with the sports. Y'all about to talk about that nigga getting his face beat by like Martin?
Oh, Dennis Crawford beating the shit.
Listen, he needs to retire for real, man. That was bad.
I got some opinions on it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a couple of things. But yeah, he
that
got
nigga didn't look like Martin from that episode though.
He did.
I
mean, not to that extent, but that nigga, I was like,
listen,
any
organization or doctor that sanctions his next fight should really consider not doing that, because if something happens to him and he dies in that ring, it's going to be on your watch because of him, the other shit he had going on in his life. So, bro, give it up. Give it up, bro.
I wish we had T for one of these moments because she's like a boxing fanatic.
Absolutely.
And shout out to her because she's been going through a lot, so she hasn't even been watching boxing like that, man. So
yeah, he didn't rehydrate right and all of that kind. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Okay, yeah, because I'm figuring like, man, that ain't a normal thing to look like that when you fighting, especially during the fight. Like after the fight when the swelling.
I think that had more to do with the accident, and he had to have plastic surgery and stuff.
Okay.
But the way he was fighting, he didn't fight that fight like he fought other fights. He didn't have no power because Spence hits hard, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought he was going to win the fight.
And when he hit him, he didn't have nothing behind it because he wasn't hydrated. Like that's the thing. That's what a lot of people are saying, that he wasn't hydrated, and he looked like he looked like he didn't have nothing. He looked like he didn't have it.
Ring experience is the best thing for you. Listen, that man been fighting way longer than you. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't even that. It's the fact that Bud fight every 6 months. Spence been fighting like every year since he came back.
Exactly.
So
I was hoping that Spence would win, but it didn't happen the way I hoped.
Bud nice. Yeah, Bud real nice.
No, I'm not gonna deny it. I'll admit it. He won.
Yeah,
but,
he hits very hard, bro.
Well,
He nice till he fight somebody. I ain't saying he trash or nothing. I'm just saying he nice till he fight somebody's style that match that can counteract his. But he's real nice. He's real nice.
You mean like a Devin Haney kind of dude?
Haney ain't got enough power to bother him.
I think that people don't consider how long his arms is to be tall with it too.
But I like what you're thinking though. Haney will give him problems. My problem with Haney is he don't got no power.
So put me on, because I don't watch boxing, but the way people was so like Spence gonna beat his ass, and it didn't happen that way. I kind of felt duped. Like, why did y'all make me look at this shit? And it's not what I thought was gonna happen.
That's not the Spence. That's Spence that showed up.
Okay, so he's a badass before this.
Yeah, I've never seen him fight in this kind of manner.
He's been in serious car accidents before and had plastic surgery on his face before.
Yeah.
Oh, so he a reconstructed nigga, and they got to put him in the ring.
That ain't his first fight back either, though. He just wasn't. It wasn't. He wasn't
his fourth fight back.
Yeah.
Look at the competition he was facing. Look who he fought now.
I mean,
that's true, but but Bud didn't have a lot of competition either.
But the way they was hyping it up, I didn't think the other nigga did anything because nobody said his name at all.
The reality of the situation is Earl Spence thought he was back, and he fucked around and found out.
If he dies, he dies.
Listen, he's had serious blows to his head. Fuck the boxing.
He got ejected. He got ejected from the car, first and foremost.
That's what I'm saying.
And he took time, and he took his time off. And
he did take time and healed.
How much time did he take, though?
He took like a year off.
That's not enough. That's not enough after being ejected from a car.
Anyway, he took a year off, and he came back, and he fought a nigga. Then he took 6 months off, almost a year off again. And fought another nigga, and he thought he was good. Then he fucked around and found out he wasn't good.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank God niggas don't get paid for thinking. Jesus.
Listen, if they sanction another fight,
say that shit again. On God.
And seeing what just happened to him, and something happens to him, you're liable for him.
So the after fight interview.
They're not liable though. They're not liable though.
I wouldn't say he's necessarily liable. But I would say he has a point.
They're not liable.
You might want to think twice before you clear this kid. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's their responsibility to make sure nothing happens to you.
So the after fight interview threw me for a loop too, because I'm like, what is this cat talking about?
The only person that's really liable is the doctor that they hired those doctors.
Right, but like, listen, right now,
the WBO, the IBF, they're not liable for shit. They sign waivers.
Like right now, Bernard Hopkins, they're not gonna license him to fight no.
Yeah, they will.
Right now.
They already licensed him for the rematch.
No, I'm talking about Bernard Hopkins. I'm going from somebody.
Oh, you're talking about Bernard Hopkins? Yeah.
The reason why they will not let him fight, they will not give that fight to him, is because they know he can possibly die. It's their job to protect you. So what I'm saying is, if that motherfucker didn't have plastic surgery done to his face, he just got the brakes completely beat the fuck off of him. He has brain damage.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying they're gonna give him another fight though.
Money talks.
Listen, you're right. Listen, you're probably right. They're gonna do it. They're crazy. Yeah.
I'm not paying. I'm not paying to see a rematch, but I didn't pay to watch the first fight.
I don't pay to watch it either.
Yeah, but
nigga, I don't think most people paid to watch the first one.
Because then you lost them belts.
Man. Exactly, like Ronda Rousey.
That's tough, man. That's very tough.
He lost all 3 of the belts.
He only had 2. He had 2.
Yeah. Nigga, I don't know. Maybe I got a fucked up brain injury too. I was seeing double.
Now.
The other one had 3.
And if if he still stays like in the top 5 ranking, he's gonna be forced to fight if he keeps fighting. And he's gonna get his bell rung the fuck again.
So hold on. Did they say anything about a rematch? Did they say that? Or
yeah, it's approved already. It was in the contract.
Okay. I figured. Okay.
Oh wow,
bro.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that, man.
I want to tell the homie, don't do it. Don't do it. You didn't look like you had a chance in Jesus' name. Like, bro,
Bud was about to fight one of the Charlo brothers, but then they said he got to fight. He got to fight Buddy.
I'm not the most religious person, but God didn't look like he was in your corner that night.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Both the Charlo brothers.
Bud prayed harder than you did. Bud prayed harder than you did because God sure had his back. He
prayed harder than.
And now his bell got rung like that, it's gonna get rung again.
Absolutely.
He's never been put away like that. Once that happens to you, it's gonna keep happening.
And don't forget, it's the psychological part of it too, man.
Right, Alora.
I bet you Tank can drop him too.
A rematch sound like a death match. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tank is two
bro,
2 or 3 weight classes down. We got to see if his power can come up though.
Hey, somebody said when they were talking to him, he was like, "Y'all," and they were talking about him fighting somebody else. He's like, "Y'all must want to see another dead body."
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
shit!
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, Spencer's like dude off of Not Another Teen movie. He got like 3 concussions left. Like it's over with.
I think we need to speed his up a little bit. He got like 2 from that fight right there.
Yeah. I think I hate to even say it, man, but I think Spencer's done, man.
I just say chalk it up. Chalk it up.
Yeah.
Chalk it up.
Bro, he could have been perfectly fine as the bad part, but that ass whooping just made us come to all these other conclusions because you ain't supposed to get your ass whooped like that.
He might not even be that messed up for real. He just went out there and didn't prepare right. Yeah.
He went out sad.
He fucked around and found out. Let's just call it what it is. He fucked around. He found out.
We making all. None of us are doctors. None of us are doctors. I think he got his bell rung, like Reggie said, but none of us are doctors. We don't know what's wrong with that nigga.
I had a doctor over my house watching the fight with me, and the doctor said that unequivocally, without a doubt, my prognosis is ass whooping.
You make me want to drink some of this tequila, but I can't drink no tequila until my show, nigga, because I drink tequila now. I'll be fucked up.
Everybody in the Bible.
Man.
When you said get Jesus, all the 12 disciples, get Mary Magdalene.
And this
Joseph.
Jesus couldn't help him. What's up?
Jeez.
Listen, that ass whooping came from hell.
2 or 3 years ago, right? I would have never imagined having this kind of conversation about Errol Spence. No. So it is like kind of flooring to even
because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't see. I knew Bud was nice, but he's no joke. He's no joke. Like I didn't, I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed because he hadn't really fought nobody. He whooped Spencer's ass.
Because listen, in boxing, once you really, I said if you get like 20-0, right? Say if you get 20-0, you can tap dance. You can get away from people. You know what I'm saying? You can get away from certain fighters for a while. Yeah. So really, he wasn't fighting nobody since he came back from that injury. He fought somebody for a while and got fucked up.
Yeah, man.
So what you gonna do? Keep fighting bums, or you gonna step up? So in the top five,
bro, Spence, go take your ass back to fighting bums.
Yeah, I mean,
stick to the waterfall. Stick to the what the old boy said. Stick to the dick. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the dick and balls you used to.
Because listen, one straight right hand. He's left-handed too, right? And he's left-handed. He's asking for a straight right hand. He's
you know what's crazy though? Fighters be like, barring, not with injuries, not like his injury, but you remember when Triple G was getting ducked like that? Everybody was ducking Triple G. And then Canelo fought him, and then it was over after that.
Right.
They don't fear you no more. Half of it is the mental part. They don't fear you. You get your ass
Triple G was the most duck fighter in boxing, bro. They was ducking. Everybody was ducking Triple G because he was knocking people out cold.
Because how big he was.
Triple G was a beast, man.
Yeah, Triple G was a dog.
I liked him.
He was. But not no more. You're an old man now. It's a lot of people.
I mean, he was old doing that though. So yeah, so you right.
Yeah, he threw now though. It's over with.
I knew something was off with Triple G when Canelo hit him with a clean uppercut and he walked through that joint. I said he walked through that motherfucker.
Wait. What she say? She said, did he at least pinch him?
No.
He hugged him though.
Yeah, he hugged him up. He hugged him like he hugged him.
It was like seeing a child try to fight an adult, and they was holding their hand on his head, and he was.
Remember when Cat Williams got beat up by that kid? It was like that.
Yeah. You know what it looked like? You know what it looked like? Have you ever watched, what's his name? Tommy Hearns? You ever watched old Tommy Hearns? When he had his Jerry curl and shit?
Yeah.
When he used to be getting hit, how that shit used to be the juice.
And it fly off.
That's exactly what was happening.
Man, I can't take
all I
y'all
kept
right
seeing
now.
just shake.
Yo, y'all ain't shit, man.
Oh, God. Look like Jerry curl. Look like activator juice everywhere.
Man, let's move to the next topic, man. Earl Spence.
All right, we go to the next topic. Look, all I can say is, hey, that motherfucker Bud, after that ass with Bud would have looked at me like, you want something? I'd be like, oh boy, off of the wire. He like, no.
Hey, last one. He looked like Wedge after they beat him up in Class Act.
That's Zion Williams.
You don't love me no more.
I thought you was gonna play with my frog. Look at that.
It be your own people. Your own people.
Next topic, man. Come on, next topic, please.
All right, wait. What else? Reggie, what else we got in sports?
Colorado back in the Big Ten.
Yeah, Big 12.
That's
Colorado's
big.
back to the Big 12. Washington and Oregon joined the Big 10.
Hey, Oregon joining the Big Ten is crazy.
I don't like that. I don't like LA. None of LA teams being in there neither. And I'm gonna tell you why. Well, besides the obvious reasons, you putting a lot of stress on them kids.
Yeah.
Back and forth, coast to coast, coast to coast. We're not talking about just football. What about these kids that play fucking volleyball and baseball and whatever the fuck?
Hey,
It's time to keep flying back and forth to motherfucking California, all the way to Ohio. Okay, listen, California and Rutgers is almost as far as it is from here to Greenland. If I'm not mistaken, it might be.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bro.
it is.
bro, they not the money making sports. They gotta shut the fuck up and ride the bus.
Oh God, shut up.
But listen,
Oh God, that's a ride.
But look though,
Jesus.
you're right. They're not the money making sports teams, right? So guess what? People not gonna push them through their classes neither. So guess what? Now you asking these motherfuckers to study, fly across the country. You know, man, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's not fair to the kids.
Hey, they get NIL now. I stop sympathizing once niggas start being able to get NIL.
But listen,
Yeah, they get paid now.
They get paid now.
Listen, I'm talking about all the athletes that do not qualify for NIL deals. These people I'm talking about, they're not getting nothing. They're not
Then
getting
quit.
shit. Okay, so you want people from major colleges. USC.
That mean you're not on scholarship, so you probably shouldn't even be playing.
No, listen, I'm talking about all sports other than basketball and fucking football and track. There's 12, 13 other sports. What about them kids have to keep flying back and forth across the country?
I don't watch their sports anyway, so I wouldn't miss it.
I mean,
Reggie, you got a big heart. You got a big heart. You care.
If you're gonna do that,
Reggie, you're not Reggie. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're totally right. But I don't watch that shit no way.
I'm just saying.
No, Reggie, I'm sorry. We be.
That's why when people like when people be talking about like women's basketball. Yes, they should. Whatever. I don't watch it, so I don't participate in it.
Bro, ain't no way in hell them. Excuse my.
Women's college basketball is sweet.
Ain't no way in the hell they think they should get paid. Get paid.
No, they shouldn't.
No,
It's not economical.
it's not.
They can't. Nobody watches them.
It's not. But now listen, or I'm gonna take female sides of this. When it comes to women's college basketball, they should get paid as much as the boys.
Well, they should get the endorsement opportunity.
Women's college basketball, you might be right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you might be right.
It's a better product right now than men's college basketball right now.
Yeah, men's college basketball is almost unwatchable.
That's what I'm saying. Women's is better right now.
Yeah.
That's because there's so many other avenues for men.
Them girls going crazy. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just hope they figure out a way to translate that to the
WNBA.
Because the WNBA is losing money. It's been losing
Remember
money.
we talked about that.
Wasn't I talking about it with y'all?
Yeah.
I said this before. I feel like the new girls it's going to take some time, but they're going to bring that over to the WNBA.
You know what they need to do for real?
And the girl from what's it called? Yes.
Yep.
Lower the rim.
No,
Nah.
I don't agree with that.
Telling you, lower it.
I don't agree with this. I'm gonna tell you why. Did you hear what Shaq? Tyrone? Did you hear when Shaq tried to say that?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Candace Parker told him?
No.
What'd you
What
say?
you said?
Watch it.
What would you say?
Listen, you should have seen her face. She looked at that motherfucker like went off.
Fuck you, me.
Did she go off? I mean, you know what? Then I'd have told her ass, then don't be sitting there thinking NBA players supposed to give up their motherfucking money for your ass. Go
Right,
off
bud.
about that. As
And you know what he should have said? You know what he should have said? Then ain't nobody gonna watch your shit.
Yeah,
Can't say that.
that's why you ain't got no money. Anybody watch your shit?
But you can't say that to her. She got
Why can't he?
Hey,
She's getting
wait. Hey, Bud gonna talk about lost respect if you
She's
lose the
getting
win.
money.
But you
She's
don't
getting
even
money on
watch.
every
You don't
avenue.
even watch.
You
it.
don't watch women's basketball, bro.
She's getting it. She's an analyst.
What?
I mean, I don't think women's basketball is bad. I think it's a good product. I just
It's
think it's not
complete-
marketed properly.
It's not marketable because it's not exciting.
It's
It's marketed
I
horribly. That's the problem.
I like it when I be watching it. I enjoy
I
it.
believe
They
in
freaking
it.
watch their own product.
Listen. I believe in it, but the way it's being done right now, it's not correct. It's not good. It's not okay. Listen, it's coming on. Tonight.
I enjoy the product so
Listen,
far.
it comes on tonight. I'm not
the
gonna be able to
Aces
see it.
is the Aces
Bro,
on fire. I mean,
bro,
they
if you
every
put-
team they play.
If you put the Browns preseason game on it against the WNBA team, which one am I watching? I'm probably watching Browns preseason against the whack ass Jets. Like that's
Hey,
probably
watch your motherfucking mouth, you nigga.
Listen, I'm gonna tell the truth here.
Oh, you a
Watch
Jets
your,
fan?
watch your motherfucking mouth.
Listen,
Them
if you
Jets,
put
them
a Jacksonville
Browns.
Jaguars preseason game on the same night as the WNBA championship, you still would get way more ratings on the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm not even gonna argue with y'all on this because I'm with y'all.
That's a fact.
I'm with
I
y'all.
like the product though, but it's
no,
definitely
I
marketed
agree with the Lord.
incorrectly.
They need
It's
to.
a
They
bad
do need to rebrand.
Yes,
And I think it's starting. I think it's already
It's about to start. If it haven't started, it's about to
A
start.
rebrand ain't gonna make nobody watch it.
I want to see it. I
Hey.
want to
I
see
mean,
it.
I've been watching.
They gotta try something though. They gotta try something.
As I said before, they say, "Oh, why are these people so into the women's college basketball?" I said, "Because majority of the people is for the school, not the fucking women's basketball team. Why they don't follow them to the WNBA? Because they ain't at the fucking school no more. That's why, which sucks fucking completely. Because the guys, they fans transfer over with them, but it's just weird as fuck. But hey, this is the world we live in, ain't it?
But look,
So here we are.
every league went through hiccups like that. Listen, the NBA was not a good product always. The NFL,
Larry and Magic saved the NBA.
Listen, college football for the majority of the life of football in existence, college football has been the dominant product.
Absolutely.
It's not right now. It's like neck and neck. But for the majority of it, it's been college. Most of the life of the NFL, people didn't even watch it.
For sure.
It's hot. So the WNBA has a chance.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's coming. I mean,
Give
I don't
it some
know.
time.
I want it to come.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet on it.
It's gonna
I
happen.
wouldn't bet on it.
What's
let's
Vince McMahon's theme song? No chance.
Yes. Let's jump into the last sports topic. A team in Saudi Arabia is going to play. His name is Kylian Mbappe. $1 billion.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir. $1 billion for one season.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
The soccer team, right? The soccer nigga.
Soccer.
Yeah.
And he was like, nope.
One
Everybody
player,
got boys right
$1
now. You got
billion.
boys.
Then they tell him no. He told him no, right?
Man, he out his rabbit ass mind. I'd be like, man.
Well, don't
If you
forget
got
they
kids
offered
right now, you watching this.
Tiger $1 billion too.
You
Niggas
better-
would have been over there like,
They offered another soccer player a bill too, but it was over some years.
Boy, I would have been over there.
Man.
Yo, you
I'm my
crazy.
own economy with $1 billion. I'm my own economy.
One bill for a year. Alhamdulillah. Boy, I would have been over there with the turban and everything. What y'all need me to
Wearing a magic carpet.
do?
You silly.
What you say? Kazam. What the fuck?
Hey, call me Habib.
I'm telling you.
$1 billion. That it
I would
must have
never
been
even
some.
came back. I would have stayed over there too.
I'll paint a red dot on my.
I'm gonna stay over here forever.
No. You're going too far. Shit.
Got him like I want my 40 virgins now. No, I'm joking. That's
crazy.
I'm joking.
You went further down.
Because you know that's what they believe.
Oh my god. Why am I here? Why am I here with you guys?
Now that's another bad product too. The Major League Soccer is a terrible fucking product.
Oh yeah, I've never watched it. I don't know.
Everything but the World Cup.
No. I'm talking about the American, the league, the soccer league.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That is terrible.
I got a Atlanta United jersey just because it matched my J's. I'm never gonna hold you. Never been to a game. Don't even know who on the team.
I was watching ESPN one day. They had the nerve to have a team called Real. Get the fuck out of here.
They trying to copy over from overseas.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even watch MLS, man. I saw the Messi, some of the matches that Messi was in, like, because it's on TV now. So, I mean,
that World Cup be lit though.
Yeah, what's happening right now? The World Cup is right now.
Oh, it is.
The Women's World Cup is going down. I've been enjoying it.
I wouldn't have a fucking clue what. All I know is they kick a ball and hit it with their head. Go! Do they do goal like this?
I mean, right. Like the U.S. women's, we play Sweden Sunday, and a lot of people expect for us to lose, man. So
love you, Lord. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, take care, Lord. Be safe. But yeah, so it's supposed to go down Sunday. It's like, I want to say Ali and Frazier, but that's not how to say that. But yeah, they're expecting the Sweden to knock the women out, to knock our women out. So, I mean, it's like the dream team losing basically. So,
okay.
Yeah. We're gonna see. No, just talking about the Women's World Cup going on right now. And then like they had Germany who got knocked out I think 2 days ago. And they're like the number one world superpower. And, with them getting knocked out, that led not two African nations, but one African nation, Morocco. And then Colombia got in. And it's so crazy because right before that happened, Colombia and Morocco was playing each other. And Morocco was whooping that ass. But because Germany lost, now Colombia's in the tournament, so they got to play them again.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so it's like wow, okay, but I mean, again, with a superpower going out, you got two other countries who really just actually getting their feet in that tournament. Now they got a chance to actually win it. So this should be stuff.
Oh, this motherfucker got a picture with Ray J and already got like a whole bunch more followers. This nigga ain't sweet. I see
you hear me.
You hear me, my boy.
Yeah.
Yellow Bands. Hey, what up, Miguel?
Salute. And prayers up to you, man. Yeah,
hey, I'm so happy to see you without that neck brace, because nigga, you was like.
She said, "Hey, nigga," she called you handyman.
Nigga was like, "What you say?" Yeah. Yeah. I love you, yellow baby.
Crazy. You are not
love
right.
You, yellow baby.
So not right. Oh my god. I don't think you just said handyman.
Love you, yellow baby.
That's what.
Well, that's my guy, man. I ain't gonna let her keep riding on you like that.
Yeah.
I seen this. I think out of y'all, I'm the only nigga that was around that nigga in person. That's my guy right there.
Awesome. Yeah, cool dude.
That's my guy, man. He crazy as hell, bro. He came up, we kicked it. I was like, this dude is wild. He meet him.
I forgot you got a song.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Hey, you got a song, y'all bonded for life, man.
Bro, he Hollywood now, so
my boy Black V was on there like, yeah. I said, okay, yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Right, so we gonna jump into this, so we can close it out. But we gonna jump into this main topic.
I'm out, my guys. Let me go get my shit together. Prepare my life.
Make sure y'all check out tonight. It's a Hard Knock Life podcast, season 3.
Make sure I'm gonna throw on my "If you're 3 nasties, I'm just neck." But nah,
I'm still wearing it, but it's all good.
Oh, what you do, huh? You in one position. You can stay. You can stay in place. You ain't like
stains all down on that motherfucking shit.
She ain't telling you no, baby, right here. You right there.
This man is standing right here, but you gotta turn your whole body like this.
Attention! About face. Hey, y'all.
Crazy, man. Reggie, you crazy.
Later, Gators.
Bless you. Man, that Reggie, you off the hook, man. Like I did not see that coming.
You're looking like Yoshi.
Boom.
That boy is wild. Y'all wild. I'm gonna leave my boy alone. He going through a tough time right now.
I just told the nigga about Cleveland Brown, so he got a joke right there. Look at that.
He gonna come back. He gonna put something to come. So we gonna jump into this main topic. Yeah, he gonna say something crazy. What history should really be taught, aka
in the great state of Florida.
Slaves benefited from slavery. Okay. All kind of skills and trades.
Okay.
That's what the state of Florida said.
Okay, so check this out. I don't got nothing.
In general, the state of Florida can go to hell.
Listen. Whatever skill they saying that we got from slavery, I don't have.
The only skill we got is PTSD.
We already knew how to do that before we got here. That's why the fuck you got us from. Where the fuck you got us from? So we already knew how to do that. So what did we learn how to do? I don't know how to blacksmith. None of that shit. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. He came here. His family came here illegally. So I don't even understand why he even be opening his mouth.
Who, DeSantis?
People.
Yes. His grandmother, they from Italy. They migrated here illegally.
Did they?
Yes.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. That's typically how it goes.
That don't make you know. He was born here though, so that don't make him.
Yeah. He's legal because of technicality. But what I'm saying is his family migrated here illegally. So I don't know why he even be saying anything.
Nah, he know what he doing.
Yeah, he just being a royal dickhead.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he doing.
Are y'all aware of the fact that a lot of prisoners at Guantanamo Bay, sorry, I'm stumbling through that, have said that he was there when they put them towels over their fucking mouth and pouring water and torture.
Waterboarding?
Oh, waterboarding them?
Yes. And he denies it. But so many of them have said that he was there sitting there watching them laughing and shit.
Yeah, then to me, Reggie, to be honest with you, that just kind of tell you the individual you're dealing with. So you should take everything that he's saying seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like when even today, he has a quote, right? Talking about once he gets into power, talking about taking the presidency, he's going to have his soldiers go out and do what they need to do. And people don't like, he's not just talking shit. Like this is not a game to him. Like he's not just trying to get votes. Like he's actually trying to do shit and put white supremacy to the forefront. And so far it's working.
Listen, that's good because guess what's
it ain't good. How is that good?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because him and Trump gonna bump heads. They fighting for the same vote. So go ahead and keep fighting for him. More than likely, one of them, I'm gonna say Trump, is not gonna give up because he knows in his mind, and anybody that knows anything really about politics knows that more than anything, he's gonna try to become the president to avoid going to jail. So say, for instance, if Trump loses the Republican nomination, which he might, I don't think he will, but if he does, he's going to run independently, and he's going to get all kind of motherfucking votes. Half of DeSantis votes, and DeSantis going to get half of his.
Oh, you saying Donald Trump's going to run independently?
Huh? Yeah, he's saying if he loses the primary,
if he loses the primary, he's going to
purposely split the votes.
Hold on,
And he's
wait.
gonna
Say when you
split
say
the
he,
votes.
who is he? Say the name because you
Okay,
throw
all
me
right,
out.
let me start over. Okay, so listen.
Oh, okay.
We
okay.
both know that. Well, we all know that it's almost impossible to convict a president, even him, with all these indictments right now. It's gonna be super hard to fucking convict him. He knows that if he can somehow become the president again, there's no way you can fucking convict him. No way. So if he loses the motherfucking Republican, Trump, if he loses the Republican nomination, which he might, he's gonna have no fucking choice but run independently, bro.
I don't think he's gonna lose.
I don't think he's gonna lose it.
First of
I
all,
don't think he is. I don't think the
First
other
of
dude's
all,
gonna win it either.
DeSantis,
Okay,
DeSantis
let's say he's.
funds. He does not have the money to compete. He does not have the votes to compete. He doesn't have the popularity to compete.
Right,
So
that's true.
I hear
That's true.
your hypothetical.
That's
if you
true.
want to
I
keep
think
it
that
real,
too. I think that too. I think that
Yeah,
too. I agree with you. I think
yeah.
that too. I don't really think DeSantis can beat him. But let's say he does. Okay, DeSantis is gonna get the Republican nomination. Trump is not gonna fucking give up because he knows if he fucking gives up, he's
He
going
gonna
to fucking prison.
he gonna fuck him over and run independently and split the vote.
Oh yeah, he'll fuck up the whole party to prove a point.
Yeah,
And the point is, I ain't going to prison.
he's extremely petty like that. He'll do that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not never
Well,
gonna
to keep
give up.
to stay out of jail, hell yeah. You know,
Yeah.
like
So that's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
okay, I got you.
Go ahead.
But as far as the history part,
Yes, DeSantis is worse than Trump. Yes. But you got to realize both of them two people
Hold on,
represent
which
the same type of people.
I don't know, man. I would say,
DeSantis is worse than Trump because he doesn't make the same mistakes that Trump does.
That's
Where Trump always tells on himself.
see, that's not where I'm
And you
going
can
with
see
it.
Trump coming from a mile away.
Right.
That's not wrong.
And he's such a terrible liar. Trump is just stupid.
When you say
more so
worse,
than he's senile.
Trump really not stupid.
yeah.
No,
when
he's not.
you say
He's
No,
not
he's not.
stupid,
worse,
but he
He's
gets
not
in his
stupid.
own way.
He's not stupid,
No.
but he's
When
not
you say
He gets
worse,
yeah, he does
Reggie,
that. Yeah,
Reggie,
he
he's
does.
not
hold on.
smart enough to not contradict himself.
hold up, but
So
Reggie,
that's
when you
where I
say
mean he's stupid.
when you say worse, I don't think that's a way to equate it, to be honest with you. I don't think you should even look at him in that kind of a light. Because if you don't understand this, when Trump was actually president, he actually withheld aid from a lot of African nations, and a lot of people died from that shit. So I don't look at the state of Florida, and I don't see the amount of people dying as the way they died in Africa from that aid being withheld the way it was. So when you say worse, to me, that ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear the rhetoric, I see what he's doing with the laws, but when it comes to life and fucking death, and you're withholding aid for people, that's a different thing. We
I
can
agree
even talk
with you
about
because he
but we
already
can even
did
talk
it.
about-
So I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So
He already did it.
that-
Right.
right. So that's why I can't look at them as the same. But what I do see, as far as DeSantis being dangerous, of course, if he's able to do what he's able to do in Florida, you guys know that's gonna, man. You look real wild with no what man, Big Ron, what you doing, man?
I'm chilling.
Where your beard go? That shit disappeared.
My face is like
That shit disappeared, man.
He looked like that thing
I
with him like the
I
little
took it
gold
off
thing.
and put it on the mannequin head.
It looked wild. It just threw me off.
It all
I
blends
had
in,
to
bro.
flip
It blends
upside
in, bro,
down.
like motherfuckers.
That bitch, hey, it's Velcro. I just ripped it off, put it on the mannequin.
Yeah, I had a good ass point, man. That thing shit threw me off. I was saying something, but anyway, but yeah, we can move on. I can't remember what I was saying, man. That threw me off.
You know
But
what,
yeah,
Go ahead, though. Go ahead. Sorry.
well, okay. So with the historical part, right? If you're, well, they already rewrote history. So if you're rewriting history, right, and you're making the slaves seem happier, like what was that? Wow, remember back in the day that movie that had slaves all smiling and dancing and
They make it like they were trying to make it like it was indentured servitude or
yeah,
something.
like they were family and all, everybody having fun. So that's in the sense what I see them trying to actually do. And that movie was actually a big detriment to the African American community because kids grew up thinking that, hey, okay, that's what slavery was, and it really wasn't until you saw like a Roots kind of situation. And then we like, oh shit, they chopping off people's feet. That didn't happen. So to me, if they do whitewash it, it's going to be up to us Because to be honest with you, you shouldn't be in that school system anyway.
But honestly, I found out more stuff now. Way worse than that. Way worse than that. Okay, so listen. With the trips of them coming over here and shit, what the fuck you think they was eating?
Motherfuckers being cannibals?
Yes. And then when they got to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, right? The ones, because listen, one thing you're not going to really do is convert no Indian, no native person, because they mind don't think like that. They don't think like that. You can't. You can't convince them that this is your property and not theirs, and you can't convince them that there's something in the sky that's God. You can't do that. So with them, when Christopher Columbus came back, first time he came, cool. When he came back, they grounded them motherfuckers up and fed them to the war dogs, dog. Yeah.
I mean, that's not surprising.
Fact. And the reason why I know that is because he wrote in Christopher Columbus wrote in his fucking journal exactly what the fuck he did. They're not gonna tell you that because they're gonna always try to pacify the situation. And that's just one part. Another thing that they really
we didn't know for the longest. They taught it.
Another thing they really like to do to us too is castrate us.
Yeah.
The men, they had a big thing about cutting our dicks off. They don't talk about that. And butt breaking us. That was the way.
That's how they break it.
They do it in front of.
That's how they broke.
Like, okay, you don't want to listen. Raping, boom. So
I thought
the homosexuality that's in our community. That's where it comes from.
Nah,
that's not true, sir.
I was riding with you.
Listen. I'm gonna prove to you what I'm saying. Listen, Reggie. Ask them why
there's always been homosexuals in the world, bro.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Free biblical term. We know that.
Yeah, the whole time.
On a consistent basis, how it's just so prevalent in our community. How it's so prevalent in our community. You don't think it's always been prevalent in our community.
It's just been down low because
it's always been prevalent in the world.
I know
human history.
Listen,
it's just
I know that.
always.
I'm not debating. What I'm saying, in our community, you don't think it's bigger compared to other people's.
No,
you don't understand. Well, hold on, wait.
Because you know why? Wait. Let me say this. You know why? Let me say. You know why you think it is? Because all you see is black people. You're around mostly black people.
Your environment, yeah.
You might have a point.
It's your environment.
Yeah,
if you get out, and I know you've been places. So don't take this wrong. But if you go out into the world, you're gonna see the same shit in other communities.
That's true because I be saying that shit.
Hold up, wait.
But I think
for African Americans,
I know for a fact what I told you. Everything I told you happened for sure.
The homosexual experience for the African American in America is, in a sense, multiplied, magnified, grown by the prison industrial complex. And when that was put together in the early 1700s for black people, that's where a lot of the homosexual behavior became acceptable, because that's what they would do to people in prison to break them. And then people brought that stuff home, and then you couldn't be like that at home, so you had to hide it. But when you go through that, and blacks have the highest rate of incarceration in this country, so you're dealing with hundreds and thousands and millions of young men and women going through these prison industrial complexes, becoming something that they were probably never meant to be. But because they run through that gauntlet, that stuff comes out. Like, if you ever heard Nas, he got a line, Ike with the Iverson jersey, light skin with herpes, fucking sisters in Harlem, Brooklyn, and DC. This is the problem because he never telling me got it for letting fags suck him off records other and 9-3. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying that he went to jail and, he was engaging in that behavior. And then, of course, he's bringing that home to these women that he's having sex with. So I mean, I
The
hear what
whole
you're saying,
download
Reggie.
brother era.
But listen,
Well-
what about the women though? Too.
Well, I'm not discounting that, but what I'm saying is I understand
I
what
mean,
you're
but basically,
saying.
like you said, dude's a download brother. He come home and they want to ask. I mean, they want to
Yeah.
act straight still. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say about the whole prison industrial complex. That's what it's for, and that's why it's meant to break black people and put us in that situation, and that's basically what it's done. So I agree with Reggie to some degree, but that didn't start for slavery. That started with the prison industrial complex.
I agree with what you're saying, and I agree that homosexuality been around since humans been around. Period.
Yeah. People just like what they like. People is always just like what they like, and it's always gonna be like that.
Right.
Like it's not a demon. It's not a phase. They just like what they like, and it is what it is.
But what I said about a lot of dudes becoming homosexual, about my reason why I know what I said is because my older brother, rest in peace, was gay, and he told verbatim the reason why he's gay is because someone molested him when he was younger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would. That's why I would say
Some people are forced into it by molestation and stuff like that. That's true. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to. I'm kind of. That's what. So we're all saying the same thing.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
don't think we're arguing necessarily the thing. Only thing we were sitting there saying was only argument that if there was one was just sitting there saying to Reggie like, nah, I'm not gonna put it all on.
Right. I can
No,
agree.
I was just saying that shit
It
been
ain't like it just
worldwide.
started like ever
before
since
slavery.
black people got gay as hell or during slavery. No.
Like as much as people want to admit it, it's been in every civilization. Homosexuality has been in every civilization.
And some of it ran more. Let me not say rampant because that sounds like I'm against it. Some people was more prevalent or more active in some civilizations, and during a period of time, it was more, Alexander the Great.
Yeah, was sleeping with dudes all the time.
Listen. Time out. King David is homosexual. Period. It says it in clear text over and over and over and over. It says he loved Jonathan more than he loved women. Verbatim, over and over and over. And it says that he buried himself naked in front of Jonathan over and over and over and over. It repeatedly says it. And if you think, listen, I can pull up the verses for you if you want me to. He's clearly a homosexual. Clearly. King David. Google it. Anybody watching this?
Google it.
And
he is a homo.
That's for the audience.
That's not a stretch.
He sound like Shaq. Google me, Chuck.
Everything. He's a homosexual. So therefore, there's no way that if you're condoning this in verse after verse after verse after verse, why the fuck is he special?
Yeah. So I love to hear that verse where they slept together. Yeah. Pull that one out.
We're going. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Can we say let's not go down.
No, Reggie, I want him to go.
I know you do, but let's wrap up the episode and then y'all can rap about it all y'all want to.
You done got it going.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this one.
Fact. Listen. He loved Jonathan.
You gotta read where you pulling it from. Read where you pulling it from.
Listen. Samuel 2:1-26. They kissed each other and cried together. 1 Samuel 20:41.
Okay.
Jonathan took off his clothes in front of David. 1 Samuel 18:3-4. He kept David with him and did not allow him to go back to his father's house. 1 Samuel 18:2. He is clearly a homosexual. Clearly. And you can get anybody you want to get, preacher, whatever. That's not debatable.
No, it's not.
It's not debatable. Because it's
where we at?
Over and over and
Hold
over.
On, go back. I'm right there.
I'm going to read it to you again. Because there's different translations. Because
which one you got?
Which one you got? Which translation you got?
All different, but they all say the same thing.
Hold on, what you got? Which one you got?
I don't know which one this is, but I'm gonna pull it up for you. I'm gonna pull it up for you. We can stay online. It says 2 Samuel, right?
Yeah.
1:26. It
Hold
says
on, Second Samuel, chapter
1:26.
Hold on, wait, because you said 18. So let me back up. Hang on.
So
I said 4 different verses to you. That's
I'm trying to catch you. Just slow down. Hold up.
Calm down, Reg. Calm down.
Right. Thank you. 1 Samuel, chapter 1, verse.
2 Samuel.
2 Samuel, chapter 1,
verse 26.
Okay.
He loved Jonathan more than women.
Crazy.
No matter how you try to reword it, that's what it means.
Really? So no matter what you reword it, that's what it means?
That's what it means. Yes.
Well, what does your version say?
Okay, so listen. So let's go to another.
Wait. Reggie, to be fair, let him read what his version says.
And listen to what they say. This is the verse before that. How the mighty have fallen in battle. Jonathan lies slain on your heights. I grieve for you, Jonathan, my brother. You were very dear to me. Your love for me was wonderful, more wonderful than that of a woman. That has nothing to do with sex.
You tap dancing, bro. You know
I'm
you're
not
tap
dancing anything.
Listen.
That's straight from where you read it from, though.
Right.
Listen.
Then he said,
okay,
then he
so
finished
listen,
it. Hold on, wait. Then 27. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. The weapons of war have perished. Like he's talking about he's grieving for his dead homie.
That's just one. And you can change it. Listen, when you
I didn't change anything. I just read to you what's in the screen.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Google with it because
Jay,
when you go to Google, you can change it.
You're making good points. Stay calm. Making good
I'm
points.
calm. It's funny because I love it when people do this because what happens is what you actually have to do, and we're gonna get to this later, me and Reggie, not on this podcast, of course, but it's gonna have to jump back to actual original.
Listen, there's 4 or 5 different verses where it says it too.
Right, and I already cut up one, so what's the next one?
No, you didn't cut it up. Listen,
I did. I just told you.
He did kind of destroy it.
Go back to that same one again.
He kind of heard it. But go to the next one, Reggie. Go to the next one.
Listen,
What's
why
the next
would you
one?
even put a woman's name in that same sentence like that? Why would
I
you
would do the same thing
why
if
would you ever
Jamar
tell a
died.
person that? Okay, so
I would do the same thing if Jamar died.
Okay, so look, Samuel 1, 1 Samuel 20, 41.
Hold on, wait. 1 Samuel.
Yes.
What was the chapter?
20.
It's 1 Samuel 20, 41. What does it say?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Because mine says they kiss each other and they cried together.
Yeah, okay, so kissing in the Bible means you're gay? I just want to know. Seriously. Is that right?
Asshole.
Okay, so let's go. Listen, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one because I'm not going to argue with you on that one. If you want to go around that, that's on you.
I didn't go around. I just asked the question.
1 Samuel. Listen, let's go to 1 Samuel 18.
Can I ask you a question?
No,
Can I ask you a question?
No, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
1 Samuel 18.
You see how you do it? Ain't that how you do
that
it?
means you're gay.
All right, wait. Yo. This is cool.
1 Samuel 18.
Hold on, all right, this is cool.
3, 4.
Okay, this is cool, but let's save it.
Jonathan took off his clothes in front of David.
Wait. We're not done. We still on the last verse, bro.
Listen.
Because in antiquity, these dudes, like men greet each other with kisses. That's how that antiquity.
That's
was,
not what it says.
It sounds like baby and cash money.
Together. That's not a greeting. That means they're sobbing together and kissing. Stop it.
Hey, don't say baby and cash money. He kind of
right. They're not greeting each other. They're saying we kiss together and we cry. They're sad together. Just on some Ja Rule shit.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. From the sound of it, you just interpreted it how you want to interpret it.
Together. Because the niggas is.
Hold on. What's the verse again?
Go to 1 Samuel 18.
Hold on, wait. I'm back to 20 because I really didn't see the verse yet. I was just asking you a question. We didn't even get into it because you so emotional and hyper, like you can't even stop talking for a second, bro. Like relax. Thank you. Okay, so what was the verse again in chapter 20?
1 Samuel,
right?
20, 41. It says they kissed each other and cried together.
What was they doing before? I need context.
That means he's gay. Oh,
hey, Rick,
poor David.
Bro, you leaving out a lot of context, bro.
I'm not saying that means he's gay, but that sounds suspicious.
Okay, so let's keep going. So let's keep
Okay.
going.
I'm not
That's
saying
two
he's
right
gay,
there. That's two.
but I'm gonna give Reggie.
Okay,
You got the
I'm gonna
first
be
one.
hypothetical with y'all.
No,
You
well,
got the
Maybe
first
it's some
one.
bullshit.
No, I didn't read my version. I'm not doing that no more. I'm obliging him, so because
Okay.
he can't process what I'm saying, so I'm letting him go. Go ahead.
So the next one, it says 1 Samuel 18.
I don't know how that has to do with education.
1 Samuel 18. 3-4. It says Jonathan took off his clothes in front of David.
Okay.
And my last point.
Hold up. Yeah, and hold on. Wait. Because the father was in the room too, so there was threesoming.
You added stuff to it. That's you adding
It
stuff.
say the first verse say Saul was right there.
I'm not debating that.
Hey,
Maybe. Now the last one.
hey, bro,
Now the
you
last
asshole for that one.
Now the last one. Now the very last point I'm going to make to you. Look, it says 1 Samuel.
Wait, what verse?
1 Samuel 18:2. It says he kept David with him and did not allow him to go back to his father's house. So this is what all of that means. Number one, he don't want to let him go.
Hold on, who's he?
He took his clothes off of. Listen,
Who's he?
Okay, listen. To
He is Saul in that verse. The he that you're referring to is Saul. Read it again.
No. It says. Listen. It says King David and Jonathan. It
Because
says
verse 2 for me says.
It says
Verse
Jonathan.
2 for me
No,
says
it says
from that day Saul kept David with him and did
No.
not let him return to his family.
No,
It
this is
says
Jonathan.
David. It
This
says
is
Saul.
Jonathan.
Saul
It
kept
doesn't,
David.
it doesn't
That's what
matter.
it
It doesn't matter.
You see
I'm
that?
talking about
You
Jonathan.
see verse 2?
Jonathan does not want to let him leave.
Hold on. You see verse 2?
Okay,
Can
so
you see
listen,
that,
I'm going
Jabbar?
to pull up the same exact thing.
I see it.
I'm
Who
gonna
that's
pull up
what
the
name is
same
that?
exact
From
thing with
who kept David? Who kept David?
I'm gonna pull it up for you. I'm gonna show you.
It says Saul. I mean, but
I just need to know what kind of bias ass book you reading from, because that shit's crazy.
Who, me?
You.
I'll tell you which. I'm gonna tell you each translation too, because it shows both of them. I mean, not both of them, all of them.
Yeah, we could move on. I had fun. This was fun. I love talking religion, man. That's my favorite topic.
Let me go back.
Well, not for homosexuality though, but other stuff.
Paul, yeah, he was like, I love talking.
Yeah, I had to clean that up. Yeah, that didn't come out right.
All right, so look, overall, Jay had some very good feedbacks. The only one that Reggie came across with that I was kind of like, all right, is when Jay even joked when he was like, they about to get a threesome popping. That shit was funny.
No, I don't know about all that, but like I
When
said,
you
that's too much. That's too much suspect stuff. He loves that man too much.
Yeah,
He
when
said
you
he
pull
loved
a
him more than any female.
Reggie, when you pull a Reggie, it's
He's
good
gay.
to take one verse and then kind of figure out what you
said
can do
4.
from it. But
I
then when
said
you take
4.
multiple verses and you put them together and you just read actually what happened, a little different.
That's
But
because
it's cool. More power
you're
to you,
reading.
Reggie, man.
You're reading from the newest translations. If you go back to the older ones, it's really more explicit, bro, and you know that.
Okay.
You definitely know that if you read it.
All right, so
That's what I had.
look. Okay, that was
you
cool.
You just bombed, bro.
Listen,
But the thing about it is he didn't even have to use that example. There's actual homosexuals in the Bible. Like he didn't have to do that. Like he could actually just go to
there is, but they're condemned.
So
my point
what you actually thought
No,
is that
he
you thought
is.
you were exposing something
No.
and you weren't. You kind of
It's
got
not
exposed.
exposing him because anybody that knows
you
about
did.
David,
You tried to. You tried.
Listen,
Oh, guess
okay.
what? King David.
He is
Wasn't
gay.
nobody talking about King David. We sitting there talking about DeSantis and Trump. So again,
My
I
point
appreciate
is,
you, bro.
Listen, no.
But
My
man,
point
you
is, this is my point. It contradicts. And the reason why it contradicts is because it allows him and puts him into a certain light. And then other people, it condemns them. It looks down on him. It says, oh, he hates it. He despises it. And you're an abomination. If it's like that, it's across the board, is what I'm saying. That's my point.
No, you're making a point off of nothing because nobody said that.
The book clearly says that. Just not
No,
your,
it doesn't. We just went over that.
Your translation doesn't say that. And I'm going to tell you
Okay.
exactly which one. If we stay online, I'm going to read exactly one to you. So which verse are you talking about? Which one?
Oh,
Oh god.
we gotta
Okay,
wrap
look.
this show up, bro.
So listen,
let's wrap it up. Jamal, wrap us up, man.
Yeah, let's wrap this up and let's stay online because now
Y'all
I
can
got
do
you.
what y'all
Yeah.
want.
I got you
Like,
now.
No, it's nothing to talk about because you haven't proved anything.
all right, yo,
It's like-
okay, wait.
It's just a
When
lot
we
of
in
this. Like,
in this, you can go at it all you want to. So the overall thing of it is this, and I think, and my boy Bud said it best when he posted it, and it was a post of history. He's like, history is history. There's no reason. There's something like no reason for it, no reason to change it, or to whatever case. If you don't supposed to learn from it, so we don't repeat the mistakes. So don't go around trying to make it like trying to sugarcoat it because you were or sugarcoat it because you worried about somebody's freaking feelings or you worried about people being things. We don't teach history to make little white children run around feeling like they need to be fucking guilty for shit that they fucking had nothing to do or whatever case. But we teach it so black children, white children, Native American children, and the rest of us don't walk around repeating the same sins and out of ignorance that our ancestors and those before us have done. Is the reason why black people have to learn about the fucked up things we did during the crack era and all kind of other stuff, and we supposed to teach it to our kids so they don't repeat it. That's why Germans teach it so that they as a people don't fall into the same fucking trap that Hitler set them in and stain that country for fucking forever. If you don't teach history, tell it how it is, but we all know how history, the one thing we learn about history, to victory goes to the victor goes the motherfucking spoils, who's allowed to rewrite the motherfucking book to tell it how they want to tell it or change what they want to change it.
but they already did that though.
And they're going to
You know what we
continue
should
to
have
do it.
talked about today?
Yeah, they're going to continue to do it.
Niger. That's what we should have talked about today.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm Black V. That's Reggie. That's D80. That's Big Rome. Appreciate
Yo,
hey,
yo.
Big Rome. Appreciate you, bro. As he disappeared. There you go. He back. Appreciate
There he
you, bro. It was dope having you on. We definitely got to have you on as a guest again. Hey, Bud came over and said, "Put your beard back on."
You really dead ass can't see it though.
I know. That shit freaked me out, man. That's it.
There we go. There it is.
Salute you, son. Salute you. Yeah.
Yo, but for real, this is brought to you by Truth Entertainment Films, AAA Productions. Be on the lookout for the Madam and the General, right?
The Madam and the Major.
The Madam and the Major. I'm sorry. Be on the lookout for the Madam and the Major. Also, be on the lookout again. Check out It's a Hard Not Life podcast.
Yeah.
Send shots out there to Miguel, aka Pastor Bendover, aka Diallo Band. Get well. Reggie, go ahead. You want to send shout outs to anybody?
Nah, just shout out everybody in the shit. Anybody going through some shit, get well, stay out the way. Everybody be cool.
Okay. Bro, you got any projects, anything going on? Anybody, whatever case?
You talking about Big Ron?
No, well, you first. We're gonna let Big Ron.
Okay. Definitely shout out to It's a Hard Not Life. The debut for season 3 is tonight. Very excited about that. We about to start rehearsing for Jade again and filming for Walls of Jade coming soon. Very excited about that. Still working on some stuff with Down in the Valley. I got to talk to Jamar about some things because I got to add some things that came back to my memory. I didn't even put Bull in the Ring in there. Like we didn't talk about none of that stuff.
Nutcracker or Bull in the Ring.
Yeah, so that's why we gotta, so anyway, revamping Down in the Valley, getting the budget together for that. It's coming soon. It is gonna be. I pray this put Youngstown on the map. Anything bigger than anything ever could. It's going down.
Dope. Big Rome, bro, you've been a dope guest. Amazing one.
Yeah.
Took your beard off in the middle. That means you was comfortable to take your beard off in the middle of the podcast, bro. Your points, opinions, your jokes, and your honesty is appreciated, bro. We appreciate you so much. You got to shout out to anybody anything like that, bro?
Oh no shout outs, man. Just I appreciate y'all having me up here, man. I love to come back,
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For tuning in. God bless y'all. And good night.
Good night.